Vincenzo Moretti was Stonehouse's youngest financial titan, a tech mogul commanding a multi-billion-dollar empire and gracing magazine covers as a modern legend. But only a select few knew the truth. He was also the ruthless Don controlling the East Coast Mafia, and I was just another pawn used to stabilize a fragile family alliance. In our 10-year marriage, he slept with my friends, my co-works, every single person I once trusted. Then one morning, as I took our one-mold baby for a routine checkup, Sienna Newton, his latest mistress, ran me down with her car. The baby screamed endlessly in my arms.
Please, take us to the hospital. He can't breathe. Please.
Stop acting. You just want Vincenzo to pity you. When Vincenzo arrived, he looked at me with cold disdain.
Isabella, when did you learn to stage accidents?
I clutched the baby tighter, blood running down my leg.
He's your son. He needs a doctor.
Even if you died here, I wouldn't bat an eye.
Then he took Sienna's hand and walked away without a backward glance. By the time I was rushed to the hospital, the child in my harps had suffocated. Upon hearing the news, my mother suffered a heart attack. She didn't survive. I slipped into a coma for 2 days. When I finally woke up, Vincenzo had never visited. Instead, Vincenzo Moretti, the true king of the Moretti Empire, stood by my bedside.
Isabella.
Let me go. Whatever I owed your family, I've repaid in full with 2 lives. My phone would not stop rubbering. One photo after another of Vincenzo Moretti and his new lover, Sienna Newton, flooded in. A 5-star hotel, a champagne-filled bathtub, her seductive red lips. They kissed like no one else existed. And me? I, Isabella Bradfin, an executive at Stonehaven Health Tech, once the most independent and clear-headed kind of woman, lay in a hospital bed, hooked to an IV, drugged, stitched up, and hanging by a thread. Renato still did not know the full truth.
Isabella. Vincenzo, he's a good kid at heart. You've been together so many years. Why not give him another chance? As long as I'm here, no one can take your place in this family.
I didn't answer. Instead, I tapped on the video Sienna had sent me, a provocation in digital form. Their voices echoed through the sterile hospital room. Look at me.
I am.
Then tell me, who do I belong to?
You belong to me.
Only you?
Only me.
Then why is Isabella still Mrs. Moretti?
A title means nothing. I love you. Her? Even if she bore my child, she'll never compare to you.
Renato's face darkened. The original Don lowered his head as if age had crushed him in a single second.
The Morettos owe you. I'll take care of the divorce. In 7 days, you'll have your freedom.
A nurse walked in, carrying the lifeless body of my baby.
Mrs. Moretti, I'm sorry.
That tiny bundle who had nursed in my arms that morning was now cold to the touch. With him, the last of my heart died. I reached out and touched my baby's cold cheek. There was no warmth left, no breath, no tiny fingers curling around mine. The nurse turned away, wiping her eyes.
Mrs. Moretti, do you need more time?
I wanted to say yes. I wanted to hold him forever. He will be buried under the Moretti name, but my mother's ashes, I'll take them. Renato's throat tightened.
Thank you, Isabella. You're a good woman. You don't deserve to be chained to a son like mine.
With that, Rinaldi took my baby and left. Only then did my tears finally break free. Marrying Vincenzo had always been about mutual interests, about exchange. He needed a respectable wife to mask his blood-stained rise through the underworld, and I needed money, a fortune, to save my mother's life. So I put on a wedding gown and walked into the trap called marriage. At first, I thought he was not entirely heartless. I heard him cry in his sleep, calling out for Mama.
Mama.
He had lost both parents as a child, and Renato later adopted him. Back then, he was like a child trapped in a nightmare. I had felt something stir in me. Maybe 2 broken souls can keep each other warm. That was what I told myself. With a heart full of compassion, I learned his mother's cooking, rebuilt the wooden cabin from his childhood memories, and endured every demand, every controlling impulse he had. I foolishly believed love might call him back to humanity. In the end, he devoured me, leaving not even my bones behind. The first time Vincenzo betrayed me, he took my best friend to a hotel. I still remembered the hallway outside that suite. The carpet was soft, the air smelled like roses, and my hands were shaking so badly I could barely hold my phone. I pushed the door open and saw them together. My best friend pulled the blanket to her chest. "Isabella, I can explain." But Vincenzo did not bother explaining anything. He buttoned his shirt slowly, as if I were an interruption to his evening.
Who do you think you are?
"I'm your wife."
You're nothing but a dog my father took in to polish my image and cover up my identity.
I stood there, numb. "Vincenzo, my mother is still in treatment. I only asked you for basics respect."
Don't test me, or I'll immediately stop all of your mother's medical treatments.
That sentence chained me harder than any wedding vow. After that, he shamelessly continued sleeping with other women. He destroyed my social circle. I had worked hard to become a department header at my company, but he threw everything into chaos. Projects stalled, meetings were disrupted, clients were lost, because I had to drop everything at a moment's notice to clean up whatever mess he made. Every time I wanted to leave, I saw my mother lying in a ward, depending on money I did not have. Just endure a little longer. That was what I told myself for 10 years. And now my mother was dead anyway. I endured the rot of my marriage until I could no longer recognize myself. One day, in a haze of exhaustion, I fell down the stairs. When I woke up, the ceiling above me was white, and a doctor stood by my bed with a file in his hand.
Mrs. Moretti, you're pregnant.
For a long moment, I could not speak. A child, mine and Vincenzo's. I should have been terrified. Instead, I felt a fragile, foolish spark of hope. Renato came to see me that evening. The old Don stood beside my bed.
Keep the child.
"Father, a baby won't change him." Renato's hand tightened around his cane.
Maybe this baby will soften his heart. If he still doesn't change after the child is born, I swear, I won't stop you from leaving.
I hesitated. I struggled. Part of me wanted to run. Another part remembered Vincenzo crying in his sleep, remembered the boy who had lost everything, remembered the man I had once tried to heal. "If I keep this child, will you protect him?"
With my life.
So in the end, I agreed. I let myself believe that a baby might build a bridge between us. But a beast does not become human because someone offers it tenderness. My mother died. My child was gone. And I laughed at myself for trying to tame Vincenzo Moretti with gentleness. Yes, I had lost everything. Finally, I feared nothing. I wiped the tears from the corners of my eyes, looked out at the gray, overcast sky. Autumn in Stonehaven was as bleak and cold as ever. The phone rang. It was Vincenzo. For 10 years, whenever his name flashed on my screen, my body reacted before my mind did. I would panic, apologize, and prepare myself for punishment. This time, I answered calmly.
"Did you go complaining to my father again?"
His voice was full of irritation.
"Sienna and I finally had a moment alone, and you had to ruin everything again."
I didn't call him.
"I'm warning you. If you stick your nose in my business one more time, I'll cancel every single one of your credit cards."
In the past, I would have apologized instinctively, bowed my head, even when it was not my fault. But now, with my baby dead and my mother gone, those threats sounded almost ridiculous. "Do whatever you want." There was a pause on the other end. Vincenzo was stunned by my indifference, but quickly recovered.
"Don't play games, Isabella."
As long as you're still Mrs. Moretti, I have 100 ways to break you, piece by piece.
I already knew the depths of his cruelty. I had seen every version of it. I lifted my chin, my voice calm and openly defiant. Then try.